Yes. Okay.
I wonder what level they are.
Don't know.
13. Not very much.
Nope. I'll catch a few.
Oh, another Scyther found you. Time to battle.
I might knock this one out.
It's level 16. A little stronger.
Nope.
But burned. Ouch, aerial ace.
Yeah. Let's see. And plenty of great balls. Balls. I probably. Oh god.
Yeah, it's the grass.
I do hope they fix some of this stuff because it is. It's not that it bothers me. It's more just kind of embarrassing to look at.
Because you think that would be something that they would fix.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, whoa. That one has red eyes.
Oh, it does. You're right.
Oh, that must be the symbol for having fought the first of the noble creatures.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
This one's massive, which is to be expected.
Angie Scyther.
42? Offensive stats raised. Run! Ow.
Peace. It didn't actually hit me. That's just its roar.
Okay, it seems to have fallen behind. Ooh, a springy mushroom. Well, there's more Scythers down there. That one on the right looks larger than usual? I don't know.
What?
What?
I don't think it can get to me. I'm a little disappointed though. I totally just brained it in the back, but I guess I was too far away, so it didn't count.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Nice use of stealth there. Oh. Nope.
No, far too
Landed
far
a little
away.
bit close. Oh, sees you.
Yeah, if I want a Scyther, I want to get one that actually has good stats. Because I don't know. I guess the only problem is getting a scissor is kind of tough.
Well, right, because didn't you have to trade with Metal Cloak?
Yeah. And who knows, maybe this game actually has some kind of way around that. Because, like, I love the idea of Scissor, Steelix, Golem, Alakazam. What other ones are trade-based? There's a couple other ones that are also trade-based.
Oh,
Wow,
poor
rude.
Lava.
The Great Ball will do it. Otherwise, I guess it should have just probably knocked it out, but whatever.
The Pokemon feel tougher.
Yeah, they
even
do.
though- Oh, wood. Because the fact that you're level 26 fighting level 13s and still getting almost taken out?
It definitely feels like stats don't matter as much, or that wild Pokemon might be scaled up.
Was that an evil Combi on the right? Because there seems to be a red glow to whatever that is. No, maybe not.
I think it's just a trick of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, catch more Combi. You know what's really surprising me though?
What?
Not a single standalone grass type.
Yeah, we haven't encountered any yet. You would expect there to be some of those flower Pokemon. Or even just a Bellsprout.
Ow, rude.
Ow. It did slash you, didn't it? No effect on Luxio.
No, it can't be paralyzed.
Because it's a electric type? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't remember if that's an electric type thing or a...
Or if it's just a skill that is unique to Shinx and Luxio. And
yeah. Yeah, I don't actually know. Ow.
Oh. Well, you'll need to heal Orquay Lava up.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna just disregard problems for a second. I'm just gonna stay out of combat and then warp back to base camp because I don't think there's much to do here. I just haven't been to this part of the woods before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing some Boonieri. I'm seeing a rock that's wiggling back and forth, which might be worth looking into. Ooh, a cavern.
Okay, this is worth looking at.
Are you gonna try for the wiggling rock?
Yeah, I guess I should. Just gotta heal before I do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have to use a grass stone on Paris to get a Parasect? Is that it?
I don't believe so.
This is either a Geodude or a Graveler.
Yeah,
Geodude.
it's a Geodude.
But yeah, it certainly does feel like the random Pokemon you run into are tougher. Might also be because I don't have a whole lot of EVs or IVs at the moment, which I know those have somewhat of an effect.
Or Burrow.
Okay, this is one of the places I want to go.
Well, this might have some... Wait, what? Is that the little Chansey thing?
Yep, looks like it.
I forget what it's called. There's some Machop. Happiny. And there's plenty of stones. There's a blue stone.
Yep. Which is really helpful.
Because that might be the Sky Stone, right?
Yep. Yeah, if I want to be crazy pants and catch a Gyarados with a long shot. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to farm a lot of those. But at least now I know where this tunnel is. Because there's a Pokemon here that I'm going to look for.
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
How do you know it's here? You didn't look ahead, did you?
A little bit. It was mentioned when I was looking up a Pokemon on where to get it.
Ooh, I hear it. Or something. Deep in the cavern. Ooh.
Ah.
Maybe we won't be able to get through. Maybe not until we get Rock Smash. Wait, can he? What does he have?
I think he's just big enough.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, there were calls back there that sounded important.
Oh, I know where we are.
We're on the beach. Wait, what was that over on the left? Oh, it's a
There he is.
shining red eyes. But wait, we want that, don't we? Because it's probably going to be large,
That's
right?
the big Buizel.
The big Buizel. That'll have to be the one that we get for the one side quest, right?
Yep.
There he is.
I just have to take out its goons.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they keep going first?
They must have higher speed.
Ugh.
There it is. What's peculiar is that floating ring that's around its neck. Wait, there's Magikarp in there now.
Oh.
Wait, you just caught that? Well, no, don't. Maybe you can try catching Magikarp from here. Maybe throw a berry first.
One of those looks a lot bigger than the other.
Yeah, the one on the left. Does it want a berry?
I think that's actually an alpha.
It could be an alpha Magikarp. I think there might be red eyes. You're right. Oh, so close. You might need to get water balls or fish balls.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a Magikarp. I just...
You want the Gyarados.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a... Oh, there's a... Oh, no. A Graveler. With shining eyes. And then also to the left, there was a... Oh, what was the bird? Or there was something else with shining eyes.
Maybe? Level 30. You know what?
Are you sending out your Buizel?
Yeah, Buizel. I mean, it doesn't go first. I have a decent shot.
Hopefully you don't kill it. Oh, did it have Endure?
It possibly did.
Oh no, ouch. Rock Slide hurts. It might not have any attacks that can hit Drifloon.
No, Rock Slide can 100% hit it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's only normal in fighting.
Oh, you see, I'm always thinking of things that are physical versus magical or special.
I think that would be really sick if, like, ghost types were that busted, but very weak. Or, like, very niche.
They have only the weird moves, special moves. Graveler's enraged. Oh no. The offensive and defensive stats. That thing's gonna one-hit KO your Pokemon.
Yeah, it's gonna wipe out most of my party. But that's okay.
Poor Wurmple.
I am playing a Nuzlocke.
Should you use the heavy ball?
Nah, what? Oh, come on. I might have to just knock this one out. Might. Oh,
well,
no. There we go.
There you go. But heal everyone else up. Ooh. Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah, there it is. Honestly, seeing as I know where I am.
Well, now you can teleport, right?
Yeah, so we're just gonna go back. Oops, wrong one. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe? What's my objective? Oh, our objective marker is to go back. This is a camp. There we go.
Everyone's fully healed up.
Hey.
Wait, how many did you get? Only 2?
4.
Or so? 4?
Yeah, not much.
Well,
I really
then.
gotta go find some more leaks.
Looks like, depending on the number of items that you have, yeah, you have some decent progress.
Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. How about a report then? Got some stuff. Back strike. Now that I know I can just huck balls at alpha types, that actually is kind of huge.
Okay, how tall is that Buizel?
Oh, it seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then. Uh-huh. Oh, right. This is just the standard stuff. We won't know for a bit. Almost enough points, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you quelled Lord Cleaver, you say? Oh, well done and bravo, my boy. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander... Commando. It really should be Commando.
Ah.
I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Those are two of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look.
The fabled plates of old?
I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see, this one says, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. Seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see, so you were given the plates when you impressed Weirdeer and Cleavor.
Wait, so do each of the blessed...
Have a plate?
Yeah, it
Probably.
sounds like that.
Maybe we're gonna find a plate for each type? We'll see. That's quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you'll find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past, oh, how they tickled my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time.
He's secretly the villain.
Just the random shopkeeper.
The random merchant that occasionally
I mean, it's
battles
fair.
you.
They certainly have kind of done away with villains for the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
I think they peaked with Sun and Moon as far as villains go, and then it was just kind of like, alright, we got more side quests. Oh boy. Oh!
Oh, a peculiar Ponyta! Yota, a fellow from the village, claims to have seen a rather strange Ponyta. We must investigate the matter for the good of science. A peculiar Ponyta. There are no other special requests.
Oh, hey. Hello, sir.
7,000? Oh, no.
Inventory space is huge, Shell.
How much further can it go?
All the way. I mean, there very really could be no limit.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
It's just a money sink? A perpetual money sink?
It just gets ridiculously expensive.
But what if you have more item slots than items in the game?
Oh well. Well done. I've already received reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleaver's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition, but things are not settled yet. I've received word there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties, and prove that you truly are an asset to us. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them.
Ooh. So are we going to be eating again? Yep.
Benny old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. I still think we should kill him.
Hey.
I meant to say exile him, but it just came out wrong.
Well, the funny thing is, every time you talk to that lady, she says, well, looks like we'll have to throw you outside the village to die. So essentially, exile is the equivalent of
It's true.
Killing someone.
I don't know. I feel like if you
threw out your character, though, you'd just become some wild Pokemon trainer that would build an army.
Yeah, we'd probably turn evil and just wreck shit.
You would just build a Pokemon army.
You kicked me out, I will destroy everything. Watch that be the villain. Just the previous Isekai kid just went mad after they kicked him out because he wasn't sufficient for their needs. He's got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing against that Cleavor. No, it was not luck. It was called Tree Corner. I dare say Hero was well prepared. And it was a quick study of how Cleavor moved in battle from what I heard.
How Cleavor would run headlong into the side of the tree.
Oh, boy. All in all, it was a very good show. A victory well earned.
We can feel safer knowing about our survey corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. Oh, by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Smoke bombs, ooh. A fern leaf.
Lovely. And now we need not worry about being mauled by Cleavor either. Let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home. It's probably going to want us to like rank up to rank 2 or 3 before we go on, but we've already done that.
Hero? I've been waiting for you, Hero. My name's Vessa.
This is creeping me out.
Yep.
There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui's in a lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has become undone, and the seal is broken.
How do you know this, child?
Yeah, that's a curious thing.
I hate to think what might happen at this rate. So please, Hero, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me.
Well, what if it's that the seal is keeping Arceus trapped?
What if she's the villain
Or
and we're
working
being
for
tricked?
the villains. Yeah, precisely. That's what I'm saying. That
Maybe it's not Arceus that's trapped. I mean, it could be that weird,
well, why would you want to...
Remember there's that weird centipede Pokemon from Platinum?
Oh. Giratina?
Yeah, it could be Giratina.
Or Giratina.
Yeah.
One pronunciation or the other. But no, that... wasn't it really super destructive?
Yeah, I think it was big evil. There's only a couple of, like, big evil Pokemon. And I remember that one was one of the worst.
Yeah, the thing is... Yeah, why would... It just sounds as though the reason why this young girl is approaching you in the dead of night and whatnot, it's because they're working with the villains. But why would the villains want to keep the Lord of Destruction? Unless it's one of those situations where you have to find the seals, give it to them, but the seals are actually the keys to unlock the door.
Yeah, they're tricking us into unleashing it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe.
You obtained an odd keystone. Ooh, look at that. Mysterious stone that can be used to collect wisps that glow with an eerie purple light.
After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total.
107. What's significant about that number? I know that 108 is supposed to be a mystical number.
I don't know.
But why 107 then?
I don't know.
Unless the 108th is the main soul thing and you're bringing all the other pieces back to it.
With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all and unleash my Dark Lord. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? See that flame hovering over there? Try touching it.
Yes, a super mysterious flame or energy source or something. Ooh, makes fun noises too. This child is so creepy.
The wisp. It has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need to help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing. As you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you a while to carry out your search. Good luck.
I'll wait here for you while you carry.
Yeah, while you carry out your search. Sorry. But no, this is...
That actually, I think that was a side quest, hilariously enough.
Wait, it's not as nefarious as we thought it was?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's nefarious?
I think it's nefarious, but it's a side quest.
No.
107
of these things? This sounds major.
Pretty sure that's a girl.
Yeah, probably.
Wow, the Galaxy Team's hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Ah! Oh, hey, you're Hero. The boy who quelled Cleaver, aren't you?
That me.
I knew it. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of the mighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm a Rezu, by the way. I am a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. Oh, snip! But I came here to talk to Mr. Kamado. See you around.
Also a side quest.
Wait, is that the Merchant Guild?
Oh yeah. Rare wares.
A fine day to you, my friend. Blah blah blah, Ginkgo Guild carts.
So things that we can't normally buy.
Ironbark, yeah, I don't know if we've ever gotten that.
Hi there, got special product in shop. Max Revive set. Yours for the bargain price of 4,000.
No.
Nah. Eventually we're gonna learn how to make them.
Wait. No. A girl gathering mysterious purple wisps, and I love purple. Purple's my favorite color, but more often than not in video games, it is the color of
Side
pure
quests.
darkness.
And for doing it, we get a twice spiced radish. 3 of them, in fact.
Wait, what?
Yep.
But what's so great about this radish?
Release Dark Lord Garatna. Here's a radish.
Oh. Watch us have come up with a great plot hook that it doesn't happen. And then people go, wait, why wasn't this the great plot hook? I actually like seeing games in which you think you're doing the good thing, but you're actually doing the bad thing. But I suppose it's never nice when you know it's obvious from the start.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep yelling at your character, no, why are you doing this? But...
Oh, hey, full swipe.
I don't know, it just seemed peculiar that a small girl approaches you in the middle of the night, giving you a special ancient item, talking about, you know, an evil darkness that that contested Sinnoh being sealed away, and that the seals have been weakened.
Yeah. It's dubious.
It would have been the perfect setup. Imagine if Sinnoh and, let's go say it's Giratina, you know, battle it out, except Arceus prevails, and Giratina gets its essence scattered into all these different pieces that are invisible, but to anyone who holds, you know, a piece of its claws or fangs or whatever as some kind of dark totem from this Giratina cult. And, you know, maybe they're the ones that started the rift in the first place, but they need the requisite amount of energy to bring back their Dark Lord. And Arceus, you know, not wanting to interfere physically, or perhaps because it can't, summons you, child from the future, to come back into the past and fight off the evil cultists, because in this time period no one trusts Pokemon and can't control them. Wait, what? Womble.
I need to name them a little bit so I can find them in my boxes.
That's, well, Womble you would know just from the color.
Wamble. Yeah, I know.
Zix.
Oh, markings.
What?
Zizix. Or Zizix?
Zizix.
It's a town in California.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
I'm just putting stars as well on the ones I care about, but you're right. Wamble, we really don't need to mark. Watch us get another. Just only purple Wurmples all day long.
Also,
Oh,
are
got
we
some
going
more
to
side
save the
quests.
small child from the Drifloon?
Oh my gosh. We've picked up some side quests.
Which is why I wanted you to clear out the previous side quest.
You there, valued customer. Wouldn't you rather I had some more wares for you to choose from? Well, listen to what I have to say, would you? Tao Hua refuses to provide me with new goods to offer. It's put me in a tight spot. He won't listen to a word I say. Would you try to persuade him for me? I'm sure you'll get something from him. If you bring him some hardy grains as a... You'll get somewhere if you bring him hardy grains as a token of goodwill. 2 to 3 stocks ought to do it, but I'd make it 3 to play it safe. So, part of it is just these... Like, the dialogue is nice, I guess, but, like, the actual side quests are maybe okay. I don't know. I just want to get to new regions. That's my problem.
Those clothes you were wearing when you first came to the village. I can't describe to you the shock that they gave me. It's as if I got a glimpse of the future. There's no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you?
Yes.
I see. Well, I have the duty of making this village more fashionable, too. Let us study fashion together. You're part of the Survey Corps, am I right? Please, I ask that you lend me your talents. I've been told that hippopotas, are they kind of a hippopotamus, something?
Yeah.
Which can be found around the Crimson Mirelands, have different appearances based on their gender. I feel like if I were able to see and compare them, it would inspire me to create new designs for my clothing. Please, could you help could you show me both a male and a female hippopotas?
Okay. Anything new?
I suppose there's kind of, what are they?
Oh, the twisted headbands. That just showed up.
And then some kind of
Yeah.
so some fancy kimonos,
Nope. Nothing there.
shorts. I like the long pants.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I'm really convinced.
To switch away from the shaman outfit.
Yeah.
What does the whole Growlithe outfit look like, though?
I mean, I guess we could do that for once. It also looks nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. The
A little
red, black, and white.
little Santa Claus.
I was thinking Inuyasha, but I suppose.
Oh, here's a question. Hi. How full is this? Okay.
Oh, do you need to...
I can fit it 55 more? Oh, more than that.
Oh, wow.
It's 6. So it's 30 per page. So I can hold 65 more if I want to. Here's the question though. Because I might as well get rid of some of the trash ones. That one's okay. That one's also bad. This one's terrible. Release.
Are you sure that's the one you want to release?
Yeah. It's got lowered attack. Frankly, I might as well just get rid of...
Oh, all the ones that you caught?
Yeah. I don't know. I will probably do this later, because what I want to...
Yeah, do it another time.
Yeah, because what I want to do is almost get further so we can like turbo level some things. Oh, hello.
No.
Hey there, hero. The Pokemon you just now left a little something behind for you. Take it, would you? Oh. Oh!
Grit dust.
Okay, that's how we farm grit dust. I was wondering about that. Because it seemed like it was a system that wasn't really explained. And that's why. So, wow, yeah, I guess we want to release a bunch of things. I bet the higher level it is, or the more powerful it was, the more we get, too.
Hey, listen to this. I saw something out in the wilds. Oh, it was incredible.
Come again?
The thing I saw was a will-o'-the-wisp, a ball of bright red fire. When I was walking on Windswept Run the other night, it leapt up at me and went, ooh!
Had it again with this story, huh? Don't listen to her, mister. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw that will-o'-the-wisp with my own 2 eyes.
Oh yeah? Then why don't you show it to me, huh? Good luck with that.
It's so frustrating he won't believe me. I honestly did see one. Say, you're at the Survey Corps, right? And I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you can easily catch a will-o'-the-wisp. Do you think you could catch the one I saw and bring it back here?
Yeah, I just realized there's a kind of weird amount of
I want to find the
fire
special Ponyta, whatever it is.
ghosts. Yeah. Hey, sport, interest you in some target practice? All you gotta do is lob some balls and try to pop some balloons. Easy peasy, fun and breezy. Even got some fine prizes lined up to give out depending on how well you do. If you manage to break it 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat, I can tell you that. If you're up for the challenge, just let me know. I'm usually found in the practice field.
Aim for the big leagues. I love how everyone's clothing has an ombre effect.
Yeah, a gradient.
Yeah, the gradients.
Oh, you're the boy from the Survey Corps, aren't you? Thank goodness you came along. Could I ask you to fetch a plant for me? I need to use it to make some medicine. The plant I'm after has 3 leaves and it tastes bitter enough to make you dizzy. Unfortunately, I don't know where it grows. Try asking Anise from the Medical Corps. She'll be able to point you in the right direction.
But what if we already have the plant? 3 leaves? Maybe we don't have it.
Yeah, we might not.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, some of these people are mentioning the wind swept something or other.
It's why I want to keep
the
going
crimson,
to
this
some
and
degree.
that.
I want to pick up all the quests in case we like accidentally complete some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But side questing is probably going to be like a separate day where we just go bananas on them.
They're going, hey, the boy everyone's talking about.
Oh, hey, survey guy. Know what you need to do to be a super awesome member of the Galaxy team? Be wicked smart? Nope. I mean, that's also important, but you need to have a partner Pokemon. With a great partner Pokemon backing you up, you'll be as strong as 100 people. I really want to catch a Pokemon of my own someday, so I've been throwing balls to get my aim spot on. I think I'm ready to practice with real Pokeballs. But you have loads of them since you're in the Survey Corps and all. Do you think you could just give me 5 of your Pokeballs, please? Have my balls. Give me 5, sure. Woohoo! Now I can catch a partner Pokemon of my own. Here's a reward just for you. Some grit dust. It's super hard to collect, so I hope you like it. If you want to know more about what it does, you can ask Captain Zissou. She knows all about it.
What it takes to become awesome.
Anyway, I'm going to practice loads with the Pokeballs you gave me. If you find a Pokemon that'd be a great partner for me, let me know so I can go catch it. So I know about a Gyarados in the sky.
But that one will be Oz. Oh, look at the glasses. They go around the ears?
Yeah.
Almost as though they're strap-ons.
Yeah, I think they kind of are. Oh my, you. You know, you remind me of somehow of my grandmother. She was always so friendly with her Pokemon, just as you seem to be. I feel that same aura from you, as if you could become true friends with a Pokemon. Be interested in seeing how friendly you are with the Pokemon you carry with you. Maybe you'll show me sometime.
Measuring your compatibility.
How about it? Ready to show me how friendly you are with the Pokemon of yours? Quilava, select.
Quilava despises you. Oh no.
Look how pleased it is to be traveling with you. You're a true friend here, I can tell. My grandmother was precisely like you, the type of person who could understand the minds and hearts of Pokemon. I grew up watching how she interacted with them, so I have a bit of a knack for sensing how compatible a person and Pokemon are. If you'd like to, you can keep on coming to show me your Pokemon. I'm happy to inform you at any time how they're feeling about you.
So maybe that's for the Pokemon that need to evolve with...
Friendship?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the weird, like, take care of your Pokemon by petting them repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, is it farming time?
Well, that might be the person who needed the grain.
Oh, you're right. It is the... No, this is the training field, dude. Maybe, never mind. This is the farming. Hey, you're in the survey corps, ain't ya? Just the fella I was looking for. I'm working to make these here fields bigger, but the ground here is hard to plow, so I'm looking for someone to lend me a hand. More fields means more food, which means everyone's happy, including the survey corps. We're all in this together, after all, right? So, if you have a ground-type Pokemon, can I borrow it?
Okay. Well, would Geodude work?
Hopefully.
Which one would you
maybe
give?
not that one. Let me check some of these. I know a number of them were kind of trash. Yep, here we go. This one.
Kind of odd that we're giving all our undesirable Pokemon away.
Your Pokemon will sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. I do feel like a Geodude would not be terrible at it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Big arms. Wowee, it's turning this gritty old soil all soft and fluffy like it's nothing. How's it doing that? This is running around punching the ground. And it seems we're done here. What a trooper. Nothing has changed. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great, all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help up with the field a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon to be our plowing partner.
See, I like the idea of giving everyone in town Pokemon until eventually you've just...
Unlock new mechanics? We really should play...
Unlocked new mechanics, or just finally... You would essentially single-handedly convert this whole society into the first... Well, I suppose the Diamond and the Pearl clans do have partner Pokemon for their Pokemon. Colza.
Oh, here in the fields you can have crops grown for you in exchange for a fee. You're to grow some crops, are you? No way to tell you how the yield will be, but we'll give it our all. What kind of harvest you want?
The mushroom, vegetable.
Okay. Do we talk to this guy for this field, or is it just going to be both?
It might be for both.
Oh, alright. So it might just be a higher yield. Alright. Do we have any other side quests available? Nope. Time to go talk to Commander Commando.
And I suppose Hisui would be for the grit, but...
Yeah. I'll deal with that later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at this point, we don't even know... Maybe when nighttime comes again, there'll be another crack of lightning, and we'll have to go to another region.
But we need to go off and help the diamond people next.
Oh.
I think is the point.
Right, they did say that one of their own had been afflicted as well. And yeah, Arezu's from the Diamond Clan, so it could work.
So it's come to Ursulana as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzied.
Oh, really?
I've received no word from Adaman or Arita, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arizu. You did well to inform us of Ursulana's situation.
No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running the clan and all. And Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day.
Oh, Ursaluna.
Yeah, Ursa Luna. So it might be an Ursa
Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this.
Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Kalaba of the Pearl Clan, is it not? I need a keyboard. Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. I have a new mission for you, hero. I order you to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. I permit you to show your strength if necessary.
Ooh, the Crimson Mirelands.
Ursaluna is...
I mean, we'll find Ursaluna later.
Evolves from Ursaring when exposed to an item. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't give things away.
Just want to know its type.
The next area that you'll be sent to investigate is the Crimson Mirelands. You'll find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those of the Obsidian Fieldlands. Wait, are they named after colors again? Crimson?
Yeah.
Obsidian?
Yep.
Ah. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. That is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as the Solaceon Ruins. So, Solaceon would be Sol, would be sun. Huh. That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Well, I'm looking forward to getting to a new land, but what about the Ponyta? I want to see the Ponyta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello, hero. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now here you are. It must be a sign.
You're right.
Let's have a fine battle, so I can grow closer with Pikachu.
All right, Akari challenges you to battle. Wait, mine Junior.
That's not Pikachu.
Well, maybe she's going to... you know how your rival gradually brings on party members?
That's true.
But that means that Akari's going to have a Mr. Mime later.
Music is good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Buizel's not going to be favorable against Pikachu. Agile style.
I like that
Oh.
animation.
Now, whoa. If stunned, you can't... Can you still switch? Okay, that's good. Ouch.
It's okay.
Oh, Sunspore might not work. But you can see.
Oh, yeah. Could poison it. Double if they have a status condition. Alternatively, absorb.
Yeah, it brings her HP back. Not quite as well as it could have.
Time to just be really boring here. Oh, never
Strong
mind.
style. Uh-oh.
Alternatively, it's just going to skunk me because speed. I like the new changes to speed.
You haven't really used any quick or strong moves of your own, have you?
No, I don't really. I probably should. Part of the problem is just
The number of
I guess I can do that.
Well, that
'Cause,
did
yeah.
give you an edge.
There we go.
All right, you defeated Pikachu.
Poor Paris. But at the same time, yeah, I haven't really trained it.
Oops. I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way the Pokemon use their moves.
Oh, hey, Buizel can finally evolve.
Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. Thank you for battling with me. Here, I have this new recipe. You've obtained stealth sprays.
Ooh.
Alright, oh, interesting. So, I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. Do you know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Now, time to head to the Mirelands camp. Wait, we haven't found any time-space rifts, have we?
Nope. Time to maybe start finding them. I
Ooh.
think those are kind of like the Dynamax fights from Sword and Shield. Wow. I mean, at least they did away with those.
Wait a minute, this doesn't look crimson to me.
No, the last place didn't look very obsidian either. Here we are, my boy, the Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides.
I've heard about your mission, hero. If you're looking for the Solaceon ruins, they're off that way. I mean, there are some red trees, but if all the trees were red...
Bit. Yeah,
For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. There's a little way of knowing when and where they will appear, but I'll do my best. I'm sure it would be handy if my map could tell me.
wow, that's a lot more obvious. Rare Pokemon and items inside. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best as you can, but be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? While Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zissou teach your Pokemon some strong moves.
Is that oil? Or ink? What is that?
This stealth spray.
Oh, that's the stealth spray.
Yeah,
of
but
course
we
it
need
looks like it's
Hobo.
in an old-fashioned spray bottle.
There's smoke bombs. Sweet.
Yeah, if there were more reds in this, I could understand.
I think it would have been really cool.
Or if it was a canyon.
Yeah.
That was also red.
You know, they said that the environment was going to be kind of treacherous, and maybe it's just the beginning parts are kind of tame. But I think it would have been so much more impactful if, like, the ground was, like, red or blue or something, and maybe it had some, like, blue grasses and some other stuff. Floatzel.
Floatzel.
Yep. Escaped from the local amusement park with a floaty.
They live on the lazy rivers.
Yeah, they live in the lazy rivers.
Well, there's
it's
a Bidoof. Are you going to name it Bidoof?
Yeah, probably.
Or at least maybe the one you'll keep. Well, there's a grass type.
It's true. I mean, the Paris is also a grass type.
Mm-hmm. Is it grass bug?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of fields, that's for sure. Is that a Psyduck over there?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, a bunch of Psyduck. Oh, there's the Castor Fern. Whoa, what is that? It looks like a Venus flytrap flying around over there.
Oh, yeah. Check it out in a second.
The one thing I noticed is that if things are far away, they look really glitchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It's moving more smoothly now.
Oh, it's that thing. I think it's a grass dark.
Yeah, it's the Flying Venus flytrap. Oh no, is it turning your way? Or you're gonna get in the grass in time? Ah, good one.
Carnivine.
Carnivine.
Grass Dark isn't terrible. Does it evolve?
I'm pretty sure it has an evolution.
Carnivine. I don't...
I thought it did
Nope,
have
does
something-
not evolve.
Does not evolve. Maybe I'm thinking of some other creature that...
You might be thinking of the cactus one?
Maybe.
Yeah, and it is just grass. So, functionally, not really that useful to me.
But it's interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it's particularly terrible. I love my dual types way too much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a different variety of Burmy.
Yep.
Because there are 3, aren't there?
Yeah, there's regional variants. I think it used to be seasonal variants, but it's dead. Oh, whatever. We'll find more of them. Oh, is that the
Oh, wait, is that... Oh, that's a Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of see that this place is a little bit redder. There's the bushes and some of the trees, but it's not as red as it could be. An aggressive Paris.
Yeah. Parises are aggressive for whatever reason. They're good training, though, because they just insta-die to fire moves.
Oh, look, there's another sky stone across the river.
You're right, but I
You
have to
can't
get
get
over there.
across.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wander. Do my thing.
Ooh, there's a campfire here.
There is.
And some stumps. Looks like the remains of someone's campfire. Can you set it alight?
Nope. I really wish this game had more like sandboxy.
Ooh, are those the mushrooms you can collect from the trees?
Yeah, iron bark tongue.
Iron bark tongue.
Because like I think it would be really cool if you could build the camps yourself and like various amenities and stuff, as opposed to just
Relying on the ones that are already preset.
yeah. And I realize like that wouldn't happen with this, but like it would be so nice if the world was a little bit more sandboxy. You know, you're cutting down trees and whatnot.
Oh, a
tumblestone.
big tumblestone.
Yeah, my inventory is full.
Is it?
Yeah.
I suppose that's why you are getting all those bag slots. Is it just all the fruit that you've been collecting?
And stuff. Food, crafting materials, just one-off little things that have kind of niche uses.
Oh, you're putting your sky ball away? I think you
Oh,
should
yeah,
keep them.
you're right.
Just in case.
Wasn't actually supposed to transfer that over.
Oh, the tumblestones, you need to make more Pokeballs.
Yep. But I think those only apply to Great Balls, Heavy Balls, and Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's cross the river now. Look for those rooms. Ooh,
What did you hear?
music.
Ah, kind of upbeat.
I think at some point I'm going to have to sit down and just listen to the soundtrack for this game.
What's that odd flower? Oh, another fern.
Yep. It's kind of unsettling.
Yeah, the way its eyes are just pointed skywards. And it's floating, but looks as though it's uprooted itself.
Okay. What do we have out here?
More Carnivines.
Yeah, a couple of Carnivines.
Oh,
Cricketune.
yeah,
I was really
Cricketune.
expecting some...
Look up above. I thought I saw something. Ah, no, those are just
Yeah, the red bushes.
Red bushes.
I was expecting...
Whoa! A Tangrowth.
Yeah, can't really do much with the Tangrowth.
Well, we also don't know how high a level it is at this point.
Yeah.
Is that a giant? Wait, what are those haystacks?
Literally just haste.
They might be Pokemon.
can't tell if that side deck is aiming for me.
Wait, what? Wait, it's that frog.
Yeah.
One of the dark
Krogunk?
frogs. Krogunks.
Yeah, Krogunks. I don't like them. And Dark Poison is actually a pretty solid combo, all things considered.
But Krogunks themselves, eh. Well, aggressive.
I mean, do you expect much else? It needs a dodge move where you can just hop on deer.
What is that over there at the right? Oh, maybe it's some Krogunks that have come ashore.
Maybe?
Yeah, that one.
That's a Babarl. Okay.
Whoa.
Rude.
It just leapt out of the way?
There we go.
I think it came out of the ball.
Nope.
No, it didn't. Oh, look, there's a Roselia.
There we go. Well, at least we were...
Oh, popped out. And angry.
Yeah. Is it angry?
Yep, can't catch it.
Ow.
Also preparing poison.
At least we can't get poisoned. It looks so sassy.
Roselia.
Oh. I forget if Pokemon are... if they recover from status effects out of combat.
We'll have to see. Nope. Ah, poisoned and stunned? Or did the poison over... No?
Is it both?
Well, the ball is yellow, but they're currently experiencing purple for poison.
Huh. Well, status effects go away after battle.
After battle. Okay. That's
Heckin'
good.
yes. I appreciate, you know, the old system of like, you're poisoned, you actually have to care about this. At the same time, pain in the butt.
Oh, that one was sleeping.
Oh, it's a Bidoof.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. I'm back, creature. Oh, you do get more EXP for gathering out here. That's appreciated.
Popo berry.
Cannot escape me.
Ooh, there's a rock that needs to be crushed, I believe.
It's true. Let's see if we're strong enough. Are we bad enough, Quilava? Hell yeah. What we've got over here. I do really like the exploration element of this.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish the environments...
Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's one of the squirrels.
Pachirisu. I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh no, that's a red one. It's probably level 50.
40.
40.
Just
Well-
absolutely break any sense of balance.
Ooh, Skystone.
Hey, I caught this level 60 Pokemon because I just whizzed it in the butt with a Pokeball.
Watch you become completely unsuccessful catching any others. So, but they shouldn't be as powerful.
Why did I catch the Alpha first? Nope.
So these ones are 21. Maybe they're just easy to catch.
Maybe.
Well, either way, I don't see anything else of interest around here unless you want to look skyward. Just to see if there's anything flying around. No.
Really? I think we'd probably find them in very strange spots.
Uh-oh.
Eh.
Just dodged a little bit there.
It did get dodgy.
Ooh, another Sky Stone.
Yeah. Figure this way we'll be able to catch that Gyarados just by sheer merit of balls.
Potentially. Oh, look!
Oh, it's a Ralts!
A Ralts. Now they can turn into Glade or...
Yep.
What was the other one that everyone really likes? It probably has to start with it. Oh, a Wisp? Number 2. Wait, 19? Oh, so there's 19 in this area.
Yep.
Right?
Here we go.
Why can't I remember?
Huh.
Oh! Oh! A Cherubi! Didn't we need to get a Cherubi?
Maybe?
I think someone wanted a Cherubi in town.
Oh, yeah.
Don't kill it.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. We need the Cherubi.
Okay. There's so many Pokeballs. It's not that tough. Yeah, something wanted the Cherubi. Did Cherubi evolve?
I think? You might need to use a Greater Ball. Oh.
Yeah, I guess I could start using Great Balls. I guess that makes sense. Use Great Balls in combat, Pokeballs when little threat.
Well, it also depends on... Oh, you look up Cherubi and it's Cherub.
Oh, right. It's like Final Evolution is Cherrim, which is just Bad Hair Day, the Pokemon.
But what's that one with the pink?
So it's got two forms, Overcast form and then Sunshine form.
Oh, right, because the guy wanted to see it bloom.
Yeah.
And then close up again and bloom. Wait, what's that in the water? Oh no, they're aggressive.
Get him, Zyzix.
Oh, is that the electric?
Barboach. Maybe? Oh! It's got a swimming ring.
You have floats. That's amusing. Okay, that's close.
Ow.
Ow. You catch it?
Yeah, should be. Who's Barboach? Barboach. Barboach is, yeah, water ground.
Huh.
And turns into Whiscash.
Oh.
Which is also Whiscash.
It looks like a giant catfish.
It's, honestly, Whiscash is pretty cute. And, like, water ground is pretty dang ridiculous on its own right.
Ooh, what's shining over there?
Iron.
Oh, I see. Now remember, new Pokemon might come out at night.
Yeah.
Judging from the music, wait, something was up in the air. On the left. Or no, maybe not. Oh, you made that one angry.
Land bridge. Now, you might have seen... you might have just seen the crystal.
Mm-hmm. Anything around here?
Not really.
Just a lot of Pachirisu.
Yeah. But we took their boss. Not that I'd really be terribly interested in a Pachirisu unless it suddenly has an evolution now.
Nah, Pachirisu. Wait a minute, Gastly?
Ooh.